Hello and welcome everybody to this week's episode of the Photoshop Quick Tips podcast. In this week's episode, I'm going to be showing you a technique on how to add a little bit more of a dramatic effect to your ordinary photos. So the first thing I'm going to do here is duplicate my background layer using Command or Control J on my keyboard. Next I'm going to come up here to the filter menu, choose Blur, Gaussian Blur. In the Gaussian Blur dialog box, I'm going to set my radius to 5. Click OK. Next I'm going to come back up to the filter menu, choose Render, Lighting Effects. In the Lighting Effects dialog box, this is what you will see by default when you open it up. I'm actually going to change my style type to Flashlight. Then I'm going to move the light source right on top of my main portion of my image, which in this case is the flower in the vase. And I'm going to increase the size just a little bit and push the intensity to 50 and click OK. Now to kind of finish off the effect, I'm just going to change this layer's blend mode to hard light. And now you see it adds an instant dramatic deep spotlight effect to this image. And you can even kind of lighten the effect. That's a little too harsh for me. So I'm just going to back that down to about 75%, and there you have a very interesting way to spice up an ordinary photo. So that's it for this episode of Photoshop Quick Tips. I want to thank everybody for tuning in each week. Photoshop Quick Tips recently went over 50,000 downloads for the month of October, so that was really awesome, and I really appreciate everybody tuning in each and every week. Also want to say a quick thank you to the people at Photoshop Support for featuring me on their blog this past week. Visit them on the web at www.photoshopsupport.com. And one last thing, I want to let everybody know about my new DVD, which will be shipping December the 1st. You can pre-order that DVD from now until December 1st on my website, photoshopquicktips.com. If you pre-order the DVD, you get $5 off of the original price. So go pick that up at photoshopquicktips.com, and also post your questions or comments on the blog there. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.